Yo, what is going on YouTube? 0088 here, and today I'm checking out MTR, my guy MTR. I check out his videos every now and then, but I want to see his take on the Dillon Danis, Logan Paul Twitter stuff. I've already seen so many videos about it, so I thought there's no point even reacting to the tweets and stuff itself because I've already seen it basically. But I might as well get MTR's take and react to his take and see if I agree, disagree. There's a lot of stuff going on about it. Is it harassment? What Dillon Danis is doing? Is it funny? Is it just memes? Is it just building the fight? Let's see what MTR thinks. For this one, it's going to be a particularly interesting conversation, and it should remind you of the importance of running the hoe facts on these modern day women today, because if you don't, and her name and reputation is sullied within these streets, it may come back later to bite you in the behind. Today we're going to be talking about Logan Paul, who's scheduled to fight Dillon Danis, and they scheduled a boxing fight in the UK on October 14th. I won't be here. Still going to try and react to it though.
Think you've gone too far? It's mental warfare. You could beat a man in 3 ways, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and that's the art of war, Sun Tzu. Gotta read the books. I'm very well versed in the game, so I think I already broke him mentally, and I could tell he is going to be emotional.
I don't know.
Now, getting in someone's head is very important within fighting. It's also important if you want to best your competitor in a lot of different areas as well, such as in a professional environment. Their form, their training may all go to shit as they're in an emotional fit of rage when they finally meet in the ring. But this guy has been exposing Logan's fiance for being a thought rocket. Dillon actually posted this to his Twitter. Let's watch. Hold up. Copyright. Hold on. I am.
Thanks for that, MTL.
Is that Brad Pitt holding hands with the young lady in question?
No, it isn't.
What up, LeBron? Okay, Chippendales. Ja, where's Ja? What up, Jamie?
Here's the thing: all these pictures, everyone always plays around and says, "Why is she with all these men?" But I mean, she's a celebrity. She's probably just taking pictures. I mean, if you were around all these celebrities, you probably want to take pictures too, right? Let's be realistic. But I get it's just jokes, it's just memes, and we're just having a laugh. But then there is a weird thing. There are certain risky pictures though that's a bit it's a bit touchy-feely. Okay, why is she with so many different male celebrities in a sensual, touchy-feely, this is my boyfriend kind of way? Like this picture's innocent, I think, but there are other ones where it's kind of touchy-feely. Maybe MTR will get into them, and yeah, it does look a bit like it could get into your head if you're Logan Paul, I guess. But I would hope Logan Paul knows about most of these and knows what kind of girl he's with anyway. So it'll be really messed up and sad if he's like, oh, I didn't realize she gets around. Like, come on, do your research, you know what I mean?
Let's keep going.
See, like these ones, I would be feeling funny if I see like my girl getting a bit touchy-feely with random dudes in these pictures back in the she gets so touchy-feely,
She likes to hug men and hold hands with them. Nick Cannon. Whoa,
Nick Cannon is the dodgiest one, man. Was that
2019?
Was that Tommy Fury?
No, that's not my man Paulie Shore. No, that's not Biodome.
Yeah, that
himself.
That is Paulie Shore. Cheddar Wizzy.
Still living the good life, I see. Okay. Sheesh.
Kissing that dude.
Okay. No. Not my man Bill. Bill not a size guy. Been dropping.
Some of them are photoshopped. It's just memes and trolling, isn't it?
Damn, Bill. Let's keep going. What? Yeah, this is not a good look. Okay. Always run the hoe facts, gentlemen. Always look at their digital footprint. All right.
I'm saying.
Gotta catch them all.
Lucky for me, at my age and with my fiance, all that stuff is there's not much stuff out there, that you can see of her or me even. It's these youngsters, man, of the internet age. Your wife's gonna have so much content and shit online of her doing some mad stuff.
Oh, sheesh.
Did you guys hook up the first night?
Yes.
It was not an entire hookup. She wouldn't have with me.
Didn't stop her from being the
I
Nordic
ain't seen
vortex.
this.
But listen. Okay, listen.
Oh my God.
Nordic vortex.
So, Logan, what you and your future wife did not do on the first night, she did with the entire cast of Hollywood. Okay, class, what is it that we call this on this side of the internet? Alpha beta bucks. She saves the cookie for the one that she wants, the one that she knows will be a provider for her. Meanwhile, she got her back rearranged by the ones that she lusts. This is Modern Woman Playbook.
Can't go the way he says it.
Step one, go through the whole phase and
I sucked a in a football stadium full of people once.
You are the
That's the wild shit, man. Like, I don't know how some people feel about their girls. Like, maybe they've done wild stuff in their past like this. Like, there could be a girl out there that slept with 30 guys, but they're all in a bedroom and it's just missionary or whatever. Boring, but it's 30 guys, right? And then you got another girl who slept with 2 guys, but one of the guys, she sucked the dick in the football stadium with loads of people there. And the other guy, she got fucked in a park, in the middle of the park in front of everybody, and they could all see. And maybe some guys were jacking off, they could see them too on the other side. Like, so which one would you rather date? I mean, they're both double-edged swords. They're both bad. It's a proper good would you rather. Yeah, I don't know. What's worse? Your girl doing wild stuff with a few men, but it's like wild, or she's done boring stuff but with a lot of men. I don't know what's worse. Either or, her saying this shit in public and on TV, and then now it's your wife, is just... I mean, if you're cool with it, you're cool with it, but yeah, man, not a good look, man. But as long as you don't give a fuck what people think, if you're an Adam 22 and you don't care what people think, and or at least you can act like you don't care what people think, hey, more power to you. But for me, I don't think it's a good reflection of me anyway.
Imagine this being your mother. You're having a roasting session on the schoolyard, and your enemy, your ops, just brings up this video of your mom. Like, what do you do to that? What do you say to that? What? Nothing. Even Andrew Tate got somewhat involved in the drama, but I opened my Twitter inbox and had a message from Dillon, and he's really not lying. He said, Dillon, if I drop this pic, it would end the fight, end his engagement, and I might even find myself in jail. Dillon, don't drop the pic because we all want to see the fight now. What I will say, though, is that the memes are particularly hilarious. Tate, when he opened the message from Dillon, Tate and the boys looking hard just to make sure it's legit. Stop. He's already dead. And just to show you how absolutely screwed up this entire situation is, Adam 22 and Destiny both dropped comments in support of Logan Paul. The interesting thing about that,
I ain't seen this,
have been documented as sharing their wives.
All right, so Logan Paul has an upcoming boxing match.
Yeah, but I've seen this clip of Adam 22. He almost sounds like he's on Dillon Danis' side, because he sounds so sarcastic in this clip, and he literally sounds like he's taking a piss out of Logan in a sarcastic, like, come join me in the cuck world, you know? Like, anyway, let's play it.
Paul has an upcoming boxing match against this Dillon Danis guy, and Dillon's been going on a little bit of a campaign trying to embarrass Logan by pointing out all the guys that his now fiance has spent time with before Logan. This is Ja Rule. Dillon, I don't know how hip-hop fluent you are, but this is one of the GOATs. What's love got to do with it? Huh? I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Dillon, this is one of the GOATs. If his girl has actually spent time in the presence of Ja Rule.
Not only has she spent time, but apparently they bought puppies together. All right.
Yeah, what is that?
Actually, the most damning picture. Even more.
He definitely done
something
with her, right?
Grabbing her ass. You buy a puppy for a chick, her mind is wrapped. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you're not just, I don't, like, why is she friends with every guy in Hollywood? Does it, like, and you know what guys are like? There's no way not, like, a good percentage of them hit.
Wrapped.
Then he should be proud of it. Personally, I think the more men that your woman has spent time with before you get her, the more desirable she becomes. How about that, Dillon? Also, why was Dillon
See,
Danis
how about that? Like, he literally sounds like he's trolling, and he's almost on Dylan's side in a weird, sarcastic way.
first guy in my girl's DMs as soon as she started to go viral with the Jason Love thing? I guess he says he's Armenian or whatever, but you're a perv. So let's just throw that out there.
The absolute irony of Adam22 calling anyone else a perv. Destiny then writes, the obsession with Logan Paul's fiance is some of the saddest cope, projection, and insecurity I've ever seen in my life. Imagine being so roped into someone else's relationship when you don't even have one yourself.
I've seen Destiny's comments on this shit. Destiny, man, I watch a lot of his content, and he's like, I agree with him a lot of times, and I disagree with him a hell of a lot of times. And he's interesting to watch. Watching his beef with Andrew Tate, I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like he's like Harry Potter, and Andrew Tate is Voldemort, based on how the world sees Andrew Tate and Destiny, anyway. But yeah, Destiny's his idea here, the obsession with Logan Paul's fiance and some of the set. Basically, I've seen what he's kind of said on it in one of his videos as well. And he just seems, he's just kind of like coming at it from everyone's virgins, and you don't have a girl, you can't get a girl. So if you could get Logan Paul's girl, you'd be all over her, marrying her as well. So you're just hating. Basically, everyone's coping because they're insecure and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think guys just tired of, you know, women getting to just thought around and do what they like, and there's literally no consequences for it, and everyone praises them. When a guy wants to do something he wants to do, he's a misogynist, he's a jerk, he's an arsehole, he's, you know? And yeah, there is a double standard of men can sleep around, and they kind of looked at as cool by other men and society, even though that's slowly changing. It feels like everything's trying to turn around, like feminism is forcing it to turn around. Yeah, and women, when they sleep around, they're called sluts. Even if they're standing next to Bill Nye, the science guy, they're called a slut, apparently. But the thing is, though, look, it's women, it's easy for them to just get numbers, racks and numbers of men. And for men, we have to work hard, we have to look good, we have to smell good, we have to be tall, we have to be confident, we have to have a good job, we have to have money, we have, you know, we have to have all this shit in order to do the equivalent of what Logan Paul's girl can do, and stand next to all these celebrities, female celebrities, and look like a male thought with all these things. To do what she's doing, we have to have a serious amount of clout, you know? And yeah, and that's what I think guys just get. That's why guys don't have that respect, because basically in life, it's a human condition. Anything easy to obtain, people don't really care about. And if you brag about that easy to obtain thing, people will think you're a dickhead. Anything that's hard to obtain, and you have to work hard, and it's difficult to obtain, people will appreciate that. That's just a double standard. That's just how it is for men and women, because that's just how women are built, and that's how men are built, you know? So yeah, I think that's why people are feeling funny about this.
This is the liberal side of Destiny that I do not like. Becoming a multi-millionaire and choosing a loose woman that has been previously desecrated in her past is like becoming a multi-millionaire and choosing a Ford Pinto with shit in it. It doesn't make sense. And incorporating that into your life increases the risk of bullshit happening.
That's how some white dudes are, man. They like, when they make a lot of money, they have the most basic clothing, they have the most basic stuff. Look at Mark Zuckerberg and Tyson Fury. Even if you look at, well, he likes to show off sometimes, but then he's like kind of simple. I watched his documentary the other day, or his Netflix show, Living with the Furies, and you can see some of the stuff. They shop at Asda. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, like, and I guess that goes with the women too. Like, some people, even if they've got money, they don't mind having the basic stuff, and they don't like having the best of the best, apparently.
Would make me eggs and bacon, a lot of bacon and sausage. And then we would go to a basketball game, and then he would cook me dinner again, like a good steak with a good sauce and some potatoes.
She looks so young. How does she have time to get in those pictures for all those guys? How old is she?
And then
I know she's older than Logan, actually.
you know what
I
happened.
heard she's older than him.
Oh, hello.
Good form, madame. My G. It's looking at the camera. You damn weirdo. Get me off of your goddamn Instagram, TikTok bullshit. Don't you understand this shit is not a game? They say out on these streets that women judge men for their future while men judge women for their past. And if you don't do the due diligence to see what she was into and to take action, then it might be used against you. And if you run the whole facts and it comes back dirty, then you already know where to send them.
Yeah, don't give your enemies ammo, right?
People are going to really want to see is what Dillon is doing is actually getting into the head of Logan Paul. I've said this on my channel before that I am the least intelligent when my emotions overcome my logic. I begin to think just off of adrenaline, or you begin to just think off of fight or flight.
All right, yeah. Well, MTR had more or less a similar take, and yeah, man. Overall, Dillon's just trying to promote the fight, but I think he's also trying to really get in. Like, Dillon seems like one of those guys that he's gonna get in the mud, he's gonna get dirty with this shit, and I think he's just trying to definitely mess with Logan's head as well as promote the fight. But yeah, what MTR said is true towards the end there, where if you don't want people to have ammo on you, then you got to make the best choices, the right choices. And yeah, you can't have both. You can't not care what people think, and then at the same time, your career is based on what other people think of you, you know? So you got to kind of find that balance, really. Well, I don't know. I think but then at the end of the day, just like Adam 22, if Logan doesn't give a shit, he doesn't give a shit, and that's it. But anyway, yeah. And that's my thoughts on the Dillon Danis Logan Paul situation. I will be checking out that fight somehow. I'm not going to be in the country, but I will somehow check that out and give my thoughts on it, maybe my reaction. And yeah, please let me know what you guys think of the whole situation, MTR's video. If you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notifications, and I'll see you again. Peace.